In this video, we're going to discuss working with contacts. First, notice the total number of contacts that are appended to all our lists is shown right here on the mmojo homepage. You can also see within each list how many contacts have been appended. For this list, we can see there were sales, C-level, and marketing contacts appended. You can choose from 9 categories of contacts, or you can append them all. Next, let's discuss building a new list. And you will notice contacts is one of the filters. You can choose which contacts you want to be sure the companies you select have in them. For example, let's narrow down our location. I'll pick Florida. We see we have almost 2 million companies in Florida. Let's say we only want to use those that have C-level sales or marketing contacts. We can select those like this. You can see we have narrowed down the universe so that we have about 116,000 contacts that fit those functions. Now let's also say we want legal counsel titles as well. So there we go. There are a couple of counsel titles. Now our results are showing the number of companies and the number with contacts that pass this contacts filter. Let's go back to the mmojo homepage and talk about appending contacts to a list. Let's take this list right here. I have technology attributes and some other data products, but I don't have contacts. In this case, I'm going to click here to go straight to the marketplace working with this particular list. Here we see the contacts data product. I can view basic information about it and the price per contact. Here are the sub-packages I talked about earlier. I can append all of the contacts, or I can select specific sub-packages. I'll append that data to that list. And you can see that the append is being processed. So while that's going on, let's look at a different list. Perhaps this one. This is a list of companies in the Northwest between these revenue levels who use Adobe product. We can see here the number of contacts for each company. Now let's say I want to zero in on the contacts for a particular company. I simply click on the number of contacts. This takes you to the Contact tab, and it does a search using the company crosscode to narrow down my contacts to just those for this company. I can view and page through these contacts. If I want to go back to seeing all my contacts on the Contacts tab, I just remove the filter by clicking Show All. Now I'm viewing all of the contacts associated with this list. To see an analysis of these contacts, we click on the List Analytics tab. We see an analysis of our contacts, including total contacts, number of companies in this list with contacts, and the distribution of contacts by function and title. Use this analysis to determine if there are gaps that need to be addressed. Next, let's export these contacts. To do this, we go back to the Contacts tab. Click Export Contacts. This works very much the same as exporting companies. Mmojo will calculate the price to export these contacts. Remember, the marketplace keeps track of what premium data you've already paid for. We can see that in this case, we have exported and paid for these contacts previously, so Mmojo does not charge me again. I'm going to say that's fine, so let's export that list of contacts. We'll wait for that to complete. We see the download has completed, so let's open and view our exported file. Here we see the EXC crosscode. Here is the company information, and as we go to the right, we will see our contact information, including name, title, and email. So that concludes this video on how to work with contacts in Mmojo. We'll talk again soon!